is being able to live long enough to be able to retire and to be able to have enough money to retire without having to sell the farm.
Success for me right now is basically trying to cut costs and make sure that you're still providing a great product that's people are going to want to have, you know?
Success is, for me, defined in the satisfaction that I get from growing and being able to offer my products to the community.
Quality is probably everything.
Why do you say that?
Because the more quality you have, the more they want it. They want more of what you have. Pretty much whatever I plant is sold when I plant it, which is really nice. Oh, you can't get a better group of people. The support that we get in this business could not be better. You're not just thrown out there and go, we'll figure it out, you know? Passion. Passion. There's something about feeding thousands of people a week. It's good for your heart.
The main thing, we like it. That's number one. If you wouldn't like it, you wouldn't be doing it. And then you got to really, like I said before, you just got to be pretty tight on your management, because if you don't watch it, you're not in business.
Success is also just a matter of personal fulfillment, and farming is a really difficult way of life. It's more than just a job. It fits your lifestyle is part of success. And I think a final matter of success for me is really making a difference and changing the way we look at food and agriculture as a culture and as a society, and reconnecting agriculture to the environment and the community.
Certainly, in my opinion, to be sustainable and to be successful in agriculture, you would have to be environmentally sensitive and respectful. You can't be removing from the bank account of the environment without paying back in.
So for me, success in my operation is going to be producing a great quality goat meat, the best that I can put out on the market here locally within the Bay Area.
That's going to make us more successful is selling direct to the consumer. You can't ignore the local consumer, especially here in the Bay Area, where there's lots of affluent consumers that are willing to pay a little bit of a premium for a superior product, and to put a face with the farmer and rancher that's actually raising that product.
Success in agriculture to me is doing what you love and being happy. You don't always have to make money as long as you're happy. And I've learned that from my dad and my grandparents.
And your dad and grandparents are?
Kevin Lunny and Joe and Joan Lunny.
What do you consider success in agriculture?
Work. Don't be afraid to work. Treat people like you want to be treated, and be honest. Otherwise, it's going to catch up to you.
To really be successful nowadays, especially with like around here in Marin, the rent cost of living here is so much higher than anywhere else. But this is where the market is for all this stuff. So it's like you really have to make, one operation do more than one thing.
You know, it has to be economically viable. So our young people today, Lauren often told me, Dad, you work too much in the business and not enough on the business. That's the way I was raised. You asked me about success and what success is. And, in any successful man's or woman's life, they've had many failures, and the only way to achieve success is to have suffered some failures someplace along the line. Now I'm becoming philosophical, but
I think the changes that are going to make our operation more successful is diversifying so that we don't have all of our eggs in one basket per se. If we can generate income from different crops, from different rentals, from all those types of things, then we'll potentially be more successful.
Well, I don't think success can be achieved in 10 years, but I think there's a lot more work to be done as far as creating opportunities for people to learn, and I believe the best place to learn is on the ground doing it, not so much in a book or in a classroom. I mean, there's room for that, but the best is to have an opportunity to do it.
Good. I mean, how do I feel about somebody respecting me as being a young farmer coming into it? Pretty good. Good. Very good.
It's very important that the business goes on, because without producers you can't have food, and people need to eat.
I know she can do, well, she knows just about for the aspects of feeding and what goes to what and all that kind of stuff already. So she's off to a good start.
Awesome.
Be able to follow what he has taught me, be able to follow in his footsteps, finish what he has started, continue with the ranch, continue with the program that he has started through with the vaccines, feeding, breeding, everything, because it's something that's been done for generations. It's something that I know how to do, something that I practiced. It's part of life, really. You're on a ranch, you have a lot more opportunities to do that other kids don't. You get to ride horses, you get to work with animals, you get to learn how to skin an animal, you get to learn how to give vaccines, you get to learn all that, where your food comes from for that. Most kids don't even know where their food comes from.
If kids don't know about it, then how are they going to ever, learn, and how are they ever going to produce their own food, and how is food going to get produced? Well, I know what keeps me here is being happy and watching, my parents and my grandparents be proud of us, and knowing that it will go on with the generation that's us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it here. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Well, just be honest about things, and don't say you're going to do something and don't do it. Just you set your mind to do something, you better do it.
Got any last words for the camera?
Yeah, goodbye.
Hey, it's better than working in the city, I think.